Today, I want to give some super practical advice to sellers who are also buying real estate once they sell. Just because you made some concessions on your real estate sale to keep your deal together to appease an aggressive lender or an unrealistic home inspector because you needed to get into your next property, there is no guarantee you will be able to recoup those funds you gave on your sale in your purchase transaction. Purchasers typically pay an inspector to check out the home or condo's condition before being obligated to close on your property. If there are defects discovered during the inspection, if the deal is understood as is, the buyer can close or move on and make other plans at their choice. Since the majority of sale transactions are not as-is deals, often sellers will agree to a reduction in the sales price or the deal fails. That leaves money, if it stays together, for the buyer to do the repairs on their own after closing. When those numbers get large, however, I'm often asked to secure a similar large price reduction on my seller's purchase. They ask me to get the exact same credit on their purchase in the amount they gave up on their sale. The reality is those two matters are entirely unrelated, and pressuring the attorney and realtor involved with a recoupment strategy could result in the seller having to sell with nowhere to live after the sale. Call me sooner rather than later so I can convince you against this strategy. This fall, a seller I represented tried this tactic and their purchase transaction blew up, with that seller finding a more reasonable buyer than my client. That seller ended up not being able to secure another property and is now renting. Call me as early as possible in your transaction to avoid this tragedy.